Thank you, Miss Ivy. Miss Young, again, how old are you?
18.
Okay. And did you graduate from high school?
I graduated this year.
You graduate this year? What school?
Cleveland High.
Okay. What do you want to do when you get out of high school?
I honestly don't know. I was going to go in for daycare, but I don't know.
Okay. Going to college, or you don't know about that yet? Okay. Do you know what you want to study in college? Okay. Now, it's interesting because it's a double-edged sword in the sense if you came here and you know exactly what you want to do, I could easily say, okay, I know about that type of profession. This is what you're going to need to make that happen. I know a little bit about the daycare profession, so I can kind of sense what you'll need there. But it's even more important as you stand before me and really uncertain, which is not a bad thing because you're still young. You have your whole life ahead of you. You're uncertain as to what you want to do. That's even that's a stronger reason as to why this type of program benefits you. Because right now, you don't know what you want to do. You may, in a couple of years decide, I don't want to do anything. I want to be a stay-home mom. Or you may decide I want to be the next, the first woman president. You never know. But what you don't want to do then is have these types of things on your record when you have the opportunity to get them off. See, what I find at this stage now that, I've been practicing and I'm a judge, I see so many people before me in their late 30s, 40s, 50s who are regretting decisions that they made when they were your age. So when you have the opportunity to have something wiped off your record as if it didn't occur, you have to take advantage of that. But it's always up to you. That's nothing that I can impress upon you. All I can do is tell you that, this is an opportunity that many people don't get, but everybody wants when they get older. When they look back on these little things that they did at 18, 19, 20, they're like, you know what? If I could do that all over again, I would. I get motions every day for people who are trying to expunge things off their record. Some of them can, some of them can't. They're disqualified. So as you stand here today, I need to know from you, is this something that you want to do, and are you going to take it seriously? Okay, because I'll give you another opportunity. And, Miss Ivory, and luckily Miss Green, they're willing to accept you. But you have to take it seriously and just keep in mind, I'm telling you, whether you believe it or not, in a few years you will appreciate that you've had this opportunity because I'm telling you, so many adults find themselves not able to get jobs, not able to get promotions, not able to get student loans, all because of things that happened when they were younger. So I'm going to continue you on the terms and conditions that you were on for the First Offenders Program. And my goal is that the next time I see you, that we'll be congratulating you for getting off the program and wiping this off your record. So, Ms. Ivory, when does she need to report back to you?
She's due to report back to me next month on her open probation, which is...
That's a possession of marijuana charge. And it looks like the city is prepared to dismiss that charge. Is that your understanding?
Yeah.
Who was in the car with you at this time? A friend of yours? Step in front of the mic so we can hear you. And you were driving the car?
Yeah, I was at a gas station on the park.
Okay. Did you graduate from high school?
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
If I was in college,
Okay, what college are you going to go to?
probably try to see.
Do you know that possession of marijuana and any drug-related charges could affect your ability to get student loans and things like that? And, whether you're a Tri-C or you decide to go to the next level, you may, in fact, at some point need those loans. Are you smoking marijuana now? Is that what you do? Okay. You wouldn't tell me if you were. It was in the car, so somebody was smoking it. Now, I just bring that up because, you present as an intelligent young man, and you're here taking responsibility. The city has agreed to dismiss this. So it's really giving you a good chance because you don't want this stuff on your record. And again, a lot of people don't realize that at your age, things like this happen, and then later on down the line, they come back to haunt you. I have people who send me motions and emails every day trying to get stuff wiped off their record that happened when they were 19 years old because they just didn't see far enough into the future. So this is a good opportunity for you because it's being dismissed. But if you are smoking the marijuana, you want to stop that because not only is it illegal, but two, it's going to slow you down for everything else that you want to do. So the case is dismissed. The other case has been settled. Just go to the clerk's office and take care of your fines and costs. Take care. The one thing I do want to say is that what I find pretty interesting and what parents don't really understand, I was at a graduation recently, and they gave instructions at the beginning to hold your applause to the end of the graduation ceremony. You probably hear it all the time. And it amazed me how the parents didn't do it as if they didn't hear it or refused to. And I had an aha moment. I said, wow, it's amazing how even at this 6th grade graduation, parents won't listen to directions, but at the same time would go home and say, well, didn't you hear me say this or didn't you hear me say that? So what my point is, the example is so important that we set for our young people. You know, the example as far as how we get along with each other, you know, how we handle disputes. And I think in this situation, it just got totally out of control. And good examples were not set. And we have to be careful because these young men have a bright future ahead of them. And you never know. They may end up being best of friends years down the line. You know, one of them may be, you know, the next president or city council. We never know, but we don't want to deter that by the actions of the parents. So I just encourage you both to, you know, make sure you're handling your business properly. And then, of course, you're a coach, so you know there's some additional responsibility on your part. I commend you for not getting violent, just because that's unnecessary. But at the same time, like we said, you got to let kids handle their issues sometimes and not get involved. So I am finding you guilty of the assault. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay your sentencing because I would like you to attend a program that we're going to have this coming Monday on June 11th at 5:30. Are you working at that time?
No.
Okay. I would like you to attend the program on June 11th at 5:30. It's called the Finish First program. And